Hi, everyone. Mike Haas along with Deuce McAllister. The Saints wrap up day 12 on this Wednesday. They were off yesterday, full pads today. Again, practice tomorrow before leaving on Friday. And for the first time, for some, it was a bad hair day here in Irvine. It was wind was a considerable factor. I mean, for a lot of the special teams, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's been the windiest day we've been here.
It was a huge deal when you're getting fussed at for not catching the punts, or when you're getting fussed at for not catching kickoffs. And so, you'll play in some stadiums where wind will be a factor. And today wasn't the best for some of the returners. And even when you talk about punting into the wind or trying to pin it, you've got to deal with it. So from that standpoint, obviously it worked out well for the coaches, because now they can harp on some of the little things that you have to be locked in and understanding. And hey, maybe in a game I send two guys back there, and you got to remember you don't have your normal returner back there, Rashid. And so it's good work for some of those guys that possibly will have that opportunity. So you deal with the elements.
Ton of roster moves that there have been. Most of them have been offensive line and tight end. The defense made their first move, got linebacker Mike Rose, and Coach Allen talked about Justin Simmons, the safety who played at Denver. He's a free agent, and as that window gets shorter, he's coming in for a visit. That's all really Coach Allen would say, but you get an opportunity to make that secondary better. You got to look at every opportunity.
Well, and that's something that they talked to him really in the preseason, spring.
Right.
And now the preseason with, he still has the urge to play. It's not like he is waiting on an injury. I mean, because like you said, the Saints haven't had a ton of injuries in the backfield as far as safeties are concerned. And, to be honest, it's about the money. That's what it comes down to.
And almost at this point, as the window gets closer to the season, I mean, he might have had more leverage in the spring than now. Maybe it's worth another look.
Well, I think, the leverage always becomes how many teams need you. And then once camp starts, teams start to figure out what they have. I don't really need a safety. I like my room. Hey, would it hurt us to add this guy? That's kind of where it goes. I think the leverage that he loses is there may not be a multi-year deal available, and so it almost becomes a prove-it type situation. And, you find a number that you like and you feel like that you can hit some incentives, and you kind of go from there.
So today they, from an install standpoint, third and short. Tomorrow, goal line, and that'll be it. I mean, they'll have the foundational blocks in place before Phoenix, and that's everything just feels like it's on schedule. And they pumped in crowd noise today. I mean, just you're getting to that point.
Yeah, you're getting truly what a game plan would be. You talk about third and long, silent count. By the arm of the guard. That's the how the quarterback, he's looking at the leg, and so they're working on different mechanics of how they want to operate. But next thing is goal line and short yardage. It'll be intriguing to see, hey, do they go tackle full live, because it's hard to do some of that stuff without doing it. But you do have a game in a couple days as well, so you probably won't go crazy with it. But imagine they may go, hey, we can tackle for three or four plays with each unit, and just kind of see, hey, who held up, who got movement, who split double teams, and different things of that nature. So it's almost here.
And finally, we talk a lot about the connection between Derek Carr and Chris Olave. Rashid Shaheed's been out, but Cedric Wilson, number 11 in his 7th year, free agent from Miami, and today he and Carr several times, and you feel like that connection is really getting solid as well.
Well, he missed some time with an injury. He was able to come back, and he has been a guy that they have leaned on a little bit. Obviously you're going to find Rashid, you're going to find Olave, but there's an opportunity for somebody to step up, and he's been a guy that has done it really, really well. And today it was he and Derek that connected, whether it was deep or some shorter routes, he was just available, and so that's good to see, because the Saints are still looking for more pass catchers.
Deuce McAllister, Mike Haas, along with Saints sideline reporter Jeff Nowak. Again, all of your coverage right here on WWL, AMFM.com, and always free on the Odyssey app.